English speaking people. So I did it on my own. From your point,
I
I
think
want
that
to
is
know.
remarkable that most
Hmm.
of the people who come here, like
Yeah.
99% of them, the problem
Hmm.
with them is that they do not have anybody to speak with. And hello,
Hello.
hi
Hello. Good
Kavita.
evening, ma'am.
Hi,
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I am great. How about you?
Same as you.
Okay, perfect. So let's begin
So
with.
I am here basically to record this session for my YouTube viewers as they
Okay,
keep listening to conversation a lot of times, and there are so many who want to get reviewed about this clapping go. So I'm trying to book a slot with each and every tutor as much as possible to give a
yeah.
deep review of every tutor here and represent it on my channel. So that is it,
Okay,
I feel.
okay, perfect, perfect.
Something about
So
you, ma'am?
yeah, so something about me. I am currently in my hometown. I'm here for my holidays. Otherwise, I am pursuing a degree in English honors from Delhi University.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you,
And
ma'am.
yeah, what are your other hobbies and why did you join Clapping Go?
Yeah, as I've joined for my viewers, I want to show them. And with every tutor, I'm booking a slot just to refer it to how Clappingo teaches and how well it is. As far as
Okay.
I have experienced from my end, I have found it to be a wonderful platform, and this is what I keep telling my viewers too.
Oh my God, perfect, perfect.
What do you want to do in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
life with this
Literature.
English?
I'm pursuing literature, but after that, I'd like to appear for CDS, and side by side, I'll also be preparing for my entrance in masters for psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah,
A direct shift from English to psychology.
yeah, because I already have psychology as my minor right now.
Okay, a minor as of now. Okay,
I
okay.
told
So
you.
this will become your major in your last semester, semester 5 and 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, do you also review other tutor platforms, speaking tutor platforms
Uh,
like Candid or?
no, not yet. I would think of doing so in future. Not yet done. I have taken up classes on Clapping Go. Uh, I guess 8 classes up till now.
That's all right because we can also strike. You seem like perfect to me. So
Okay.
we can also strike casual conversation in case you do not enjoy this session document.
I have a question to ask. I feel that since you are an English student, you would be answering this very well. I have been in chemistry background. I have studied science all my life. So I was from chemistry, but I studied English speaking through my own. And I have developed this accent by speaking to myself all these years because I do not have that surrounding where I would have all English speaking people. So I did it on my own. From your point,
I
I
think
want
that
to
is
know.
remarkable that most
Hmm.
of the people who come here, like
Yeah.
99% of them, the problem
Hmm.
with them is that they do not have anybody to speak with, and
Speak
hence
with.
they
Yeah.
they aren't as good in articulating as one
Right.
expects
Right.
a
Right.
good speaker
So
to be.
this is
That is
the
the thing.
reason I have
Without
started with
anybody,
YouTube. Hmm.
you did it without anybody's
Sorry.
help. Just
Yeah,
remember.
I didn't just because I like copying people. The way, see, if I'm talking to you, if I would have been listening to you very nicely and carefully, that how is my ma'am speaking? And after I heard you very well, I would go and silently speak the same sentences you have spoken to me multiple times until I sound professional like you. So this was my regular habit. I kept on doing and I improved. And this is what I keep telling my viewers also that you can do it on
Hmm.
your own if you are willing to practice that much. So, from your
Yes.
point of view, ma'am, I would like to know that there are some students who struggle with basic English. They want to come up to their advanced level and gain some good vocabulary words.
Hmm.
So, there are certain students who say that I feel I am an intermediate. I believe that I speak well, but the problem is I'm unable to use good vocabulary words. I
Hmm.
try
Hmm.
a lot to study and grab it from books, read books, but
Hmm.
at the time of instant speaking, I forget. So I
Hmm.
want some suggestions from your side for my viewers that how could a student remember these words while speaking?
See, the only way to remember those words is to note those down and try making sentences of them. Sentences out of
Sentences.
them.
Yes.
So I think when you are learning new words, like you're taking in plethora of new words, right? So
Okay.
you that is just raw information. There is
Hmm.
no context. If you're
Right.
taking it in without any context, you won't really get the meaning of it in depth. So if
Right.
you want to understand its meaning, you must use it in a sentence there and then. For example, if you come across a new word, say any word, right? You find it in a
Plethora.
book. Plethora.
Plethora.
Plethora. So you underline that word, you note it down somewhere, you write its meaning, and then you use it in a sentence.
Yes.
Besides the word meaning, you
Yes.
put it in a sentence. Try making that
Sentence.
sentence on your own. Try making
Yeah.
2 or 3 sentences, and then try
Hmm.
to use only that word that in the day that you've noted the word down. That way,
Yes.
you'll never forget,
Yes.
right?
Thank you. This was the only question I had, and I got the answer. I keep coming up with various questions asked to me in my comment section. I decide that I'll ask these to tutors because born and
Usually,
brought up in which state?
yeah, born and brought up in Punjab, but my father is a
Punjab.
Bengali
Okay.
and my
Okay.
mother is from UP. And I was
You.
born in Rajasthan but brought up in Punjab. 2 years of my
Oh my God.
yeah. So I leave it upon people to decide where I am from.
Hmm.
I tell them this
Hmm.
whole story,
Story.
the stew, the whole stew. I give it to
So
them,
I
and I
think you could speak multiple languages apart from English, isn't it?
yeah, four languages
For
in total.
English,
Yeah, English,
Punjabi,
Hindi, Punjabi, and Bangla.
Bangla, all four languages. Good one.
Yeah, four.
You
Where did you graduate from? Which college and in which subject? In sciences only?
organ yeah, I have completed my post graduation masters in organic chemistry as major. Chemistry was my BSc level subject, and I did specialization in organic chemistry during my masters. And I started
Okay.
working as a content writer. I write PhD thesis for students. And it is like where students are very good at researching. They can research very well, but when it comes to writing it down or putting it on paper, they somewhere lag behind because they do not have enough idea how to start and how to finish. So
Hmm.
their writing purpose, they give it to us and we are working for them. We write thesis, PhD thesis for them. It's kind of research work.
Okay, okay. Amazing. So, what about your PhD degree? Would you be
I am
pursuing
not
it?
interested in doing PhD. This is why I
Okay.
stopped. I thought that no, I don't want to do research of my own. But I don't know why I feel that I want connection with people, more of connectivity, more of social interaction, more of building this environment where I have interaction with different kind of people. And this is
Hmm.
one of the aim that I am interested in teaching, more of interested towards teaching and helping students, serving society and getting some good grades from my students. This gives me immense of happiness, and I don't know why I'm not interested towards PhD. Many of my friends are actually going towards that and
Hmm.
pursuing it. They want to be researcher, but I am not interested. So I
Okay.
repeat, please, ma'am.
Yeah, I was asking you that do you not need a B.Ed in order to teach, or are you teaching
I
online?
have already enrolled in B.Ed and I'll be finishing B.Ed very soon.